And critics of Obama's stimulus proposal say it will prolong the recession. Joining us now is one of those critics from Capitol Hill, Republican Congressman from Georgia, Tom Price. Congressman Price is the chair of the Republican Study Group, which released its economic stimulus proposal today. And Congressman Price, why don't you take us through it? What is the highlight of your stimulus plan?
Hey, David, great to be with you tonight. We take the president-elect at his word, and he said that what he wanted was all sorts of great ideas. And so what we put on the table is the Economic Stimulative Act, Recovery Act, and Middle-Class Tax Relief Act. We believe firmly that if spending and borrowing would have solved this problem, it would have solved it a long time ago. So what we propose is significant tax reduction for 100% of American taxpayers, decreased by 5% across the board, repealing AMT taxes so that we help families have that kind of money in their back pocket so they can get through, weather this storm. Tax relief for businesses so that we decrease corporate taxes, small and large businesses, so that they become competitive with the rest of the world. As you likely know, David, we have the second highest business tax rate in the world, in the industrialized world. That means that businesses not only think twice, but 3 or 4 times before they create jobs in America. And finally, beginning to bring down the spending, decreasing the spending so that we decrease the debt burden on our children and our grandchildren. We believe that's the kind of thing that will stimulate this economy, create growth, and create jobs.
And yet Barack Obama takes the direct opposite view. He says we cannot depend on government alone to create jobs or long-term growth. But at this particular moment, only government can provide the short-term boost necessary. How do you argue with that when you've got so many even Republican governors who are providing their proposals and say, look, we've got shovel-ready projects that will create tens of thousands of jobs, building a new bridge, building a new tunnel. Why are all of them wrong?
Well, the fact of the matter is that we'd like to create jobs that are around there to be able to fix the potholes that are created once those projects end. In fact, if you just want evidence, all you have to do is look at the last year. Again, if government borrowing and government spending would have solved this problem, we'd have been there a long time ago. And we kind of act like this $350 billion or the next $1.2 trillion is money that we have, that it's right there waiting to be spent. In fact, it's not money that we have. It's money that we have to print, and we do it on the backs of our children and our grandchildren and now our great-grandchildren. So the tried and true way, the American principled way with American values and American vision is to create those jobs through incentivizing businesses to create jobs and allowing the American taxpayer to keep more of their hard-earned money.
Well, it's such a good point. And Congressman, as we close here and say thank you, I want to put up the full screen which says, which indicates why this is going to be an interesting battle that you're going to wage. When Americans were asked, should the stimulus priority be government spending to create jobs, 63%. Tax cuts to allow people to spend more, as Congressman Price wants, 33%. So, Congressman Price, you've got your work cut out for you, but we appreciate you coming on this show. We look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you so much. American values.